Just wanted to share for some reason I never got around to trying shooting 40 Smith & Wesson out of a 10mm Glock. So I tried this today. Just some, I think MagTech makes a pretty stout round actually. This is 180 grain. It's supposed to be going at, actually it didn't say the estimated speed, but yeah, I've used them before and they feel pretty punchy for 40 Smith & Wesson. Anyway, I have this Glock 29. It's a Gen 3 Glock 29 SF, so slightly thinner grip, although I feel like the bump is like on a Glock 20, the bump might start down here, so it actually feels pretty uncomfortable. I would just get a Glock 20 if you're trying to grab one before they discontinue the generations that are before Glock 5. Sounds like Gen 3, Gen 4 are going to go bye-bye, at least in the United States. Yeah, so this one I've had for a while. I put a KKM barrel on it. It's just a little longer. I was kind of obsessed with velocities for a while, but it is, I kind of like the way it's set up. And then the spring, I have an aftermarket spring. I think it's around 21 pounds instead of the, 17 or something. And that's just from the springs.com or whatever it is, like the company that makes springs for everything. Yeah, so no problem shooting this. I heard there could be some flame cutting in your barrel if it's kind of the worst thing that can happen. It's a 10mm. Some flame cutting in your barrel if you do it a whole bunch. I don't know. Maybe that could be the case. Barrels are barrels. If you fuck up your barrel, I guess you've shot a lot of rounds. Another thing I've heard when you're shooting 40s out of a 10mm Glock, at least, is the ejector. No, I think the extractor is something that holds the round in, and that could possibly fatigue after a ton of firing. The ejector is just something that is that little small piece of metal back there, just kind of hits it up in the right direction. But yeah, so the extractor is something that could possibly fail, and that's just loaded behind a spring, and that's a very small repair if that ever chips or something. I want to say it's theory that thing can fatigue and sort of need to be replaced because you are firing so much 40 Smith & Wesson. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. So far, no problems. I kind of like it. I wasn't sure if they were going to cycle, but definitely no problem. It was, even with the heavy spring, it just felt like a really good marriage, actually. The heavy spring, sort of a smaller frame, so it's not, it doesn't have a whole lot of weight on the slide. But that with this particular, range ammo, I want to say this is pretty average stuff. I know the primers are a little on the hard side, but other than that, it's a pretty nice Plinkin ammo. So let's just say that's an average round. So given that, I really was quite delighted with how this handled it. So I just want to say thumbs up, go for it, shoot 40 out of your 10mm, and don't look back.